Some more?
Yes, ma'am. And I have which one of them is I have myself their first one. I would want my husband to just do right now. He's so strong and
You can't play Laurie under them conditions. No, it's a little bit. You can't play under them conditions. What on here? You haven't said it yet, you know? Alright, good night, all. I'd like to welcome the 007 Reapers, known as the Eliminators, here at the Bum Bum Room. Just want to know we have food and drinks on sale. Just before the game gets started, yeah. Any close calls? Let's call a ref. The game was supposed to be played last week, Wednesday. So I'd like to thank the Reapers for rescheduling. But we'll go ahead and get started. Let's have a good game tonight, guys. First game, out the gate, Duran and Elroy. Duran with the break. See ya.
Welcome to everyone that's tuning in to tonight's matchup. To all of our regular viewers and anyone that's new to the channel, thank you all for tuning in to Billiards Bahamas on YouTube, where we strive to promote the game of pocket billiards, its players, and all disciplines in the Bahamas and around the world.
Good night, everyone. I'd like to welcome everybody to tonight's game. Tonight's matchup will be between the Eliminators and the 007 Reapers. Tonight's matchup is a makeup game from last week, Wednesday. Most of the Eliminators players were out of the country or just off the island. And so the Reapers were gracious enough to allow us some time to play the game. First game is already in progress. I think that it is Duran Wilson of the Eliminators versus EJ Knowles of 007. EJ is otherwise known as Kong. Pretty straight shooter. He shoots pretty fast. There's Duran at the table right now. All right, I'm not sure if the table is open or not, but Duran is electing to shoot the one ball in the side pocket. And he rolls that one in. Looks like he tried to roll up for the two ball. Not sure if he got the line that he was trying to get on. I gotta believe he wanted to try to move that 14 ball out of there. If he didn't get the line, he may just slow roll this in for the 6 ball and try to get an angle on the 4. Now he rolled all the way up table for the 3. Does have a bit of an angle, so should be able to hit the rail and maybe hit the rail, and he's going to go past the 9 ball, I believe, to shoot. Oh, he put a lot of pace on that. Thought he was going to try to get an angle on that 5 in between the 8 and the 9. Try to move that 7 ball away from that side rail. 7 may go in the side pocket, though. It's kind of tight, but I think it plays. He's playing the 4. And he is stunning the ball, so he may be trying to do something with the 7 and 14 now. And he did. I don't know if that 5 ball passes the 9 in the bottom left. But if it does, he may want to roll down there, get the 5, then the 6 ball in the side, and the 8 ball plays in either corner pocket. If not, he's going to try to get straight on the 6 so he can stop that. And he did not. Does have an angle on the 6. And he may be over the top of the 14 a bit. No, he's right on the side of the 14. May be trying to get into the gap, but I doubt it. Put a little bit of a stroke on this. And he's perfect. He has an angle on the 5 ball to go 2 rails for the 8 ball in the same pocket. I want to. He's just trying to get a pocket marker. And he marked the 8. And first game, successful ERO for Duran over Kong. It's an 8 ball run out. For those of you who are new to the channel, we're playing Valley 8 ball rules. It is a Valley league. And that is a 10-1 for Duran. And the second game up, we have Jerome Wright of the Eliminators, aka Jag, versus Larry Riley of the 007 Reapers. Larry, betterwise known around this league as Batman. For all the viewers out there, just know that I do watch the chat. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you can just leave it in the chat. If you are not able to post in the chat, I have it set up for subscribers only. So you just need to subscribe to the channel, and in the next 5 minutes, you should be able to post. I'm using some new equipment as well, so I'd like you to let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me clearly. And LJ shoots the first shot and scratches. So Jai gets back to the table with ball in hand on the open table. Jai gets surveying the table. It's looking like he wants to shoot the one in the side. He's drawing this a bit, so maybe the 4-ball passes as well. The same side pocket. He can roll up just a bit and play that 6-ball next. And he's going to need to put a big stroke on this one. So he will have to get back up table for the 3 or the 7. The 2-ball, actually the 2-ball is clear past the 8-ball. So the 2 will go in the top right. Maybe a little bit straight on this than he wanted to. He does have an angle. It's not much. Got a lot out of that. And he does have an angle on the 2-ball, but the 2 will be traveling into the 8. He's going to want to hit this 8-ball kind of full. You can stop for the 3-ball in the bottom, in the top left. And he let it roll. Missed it. Gave LJ a shot at the 13 in the side. And he may be able to roll up table to get that 15 ball right now. The 15 and the 9 are sitting pretty close together, but I think the 15 does play. Able to successfully play that 15 ball. Probably play the 12 next. Roll up a bit and get the 10. There's a bit of an angle on it, but I think he can go forward into the rail to get a good shot on the 9 ball. And the 14 and the 11 are in the middle of the table, pretty close to. Well, he missed that shot and blocked one of the pockets for the 7. Jag has a start on the 2 ball. The 3 plays in the side pocket. Just needs to get a good angle on that 3 ball. So he can play the 7 in the same pocket as the 2. He's not going to be able to stop this, but he may be able to drag it just a bit to the long rail. I put a big stroke on that. It's a bit tricky now. Plays the 7. May want to play with a bit of outside spin. Try to clip the left side of that 3 ball. Just missed the 3, and he's good to play it out in the same pocket as the 7. And he was able to kill that ball pretty good. Jag has a big stroke. Punches balls, and he loves to hit them pretty solid. So that was a good stroke from him. And he won that one 10-3. So Eliminators take the first 2 games. Now lead 20-4 after 2. Third game, we have Gowon and Sami. Samuel Poitier of 007 Reapers, otherwise known as Superman. So we have Superman and Batman on the same team. I think next season they're gonna pick up Aquaman, start the Justice League. If I sound funny tonight, it's because I have a bit of a head cold. Been dealing with this since yesterday. And that is Brandon walking in front of the camera, aka Smooth Goose. Guy likes to dance on camera. So Gowon is breaking. He likes to break second ball, but almost from the break box. Gets a pretty good. Gets pretty good into that second ball from there. Usually has success with that break, as he did just now, but cue ball didn't get left in the best spot. He has a shot on the 13, but he's gonna have to draw this a bit. Soft draw to try to avoid that side pocket. So he's calling it up in the corner. And he was able to avoid the scratch. He has the stripes now. 9 goes in both corner pockets. 15 goes in the side. 14 does play in the corner past the 8 ball. Bottom, that's the bottom right. But the 11 is tied up. So when he shoots this 14 ball, if he has an angle on it, he's running into the 7, and then the cue ball is going to track down towards the 11 and the 5. So he has to hit that with a pretty good speed to get the 11 ball out of there. He's looking at the 9 in the corner. Not sure if he will shoot that. So we'll have to jack up on the cue ball just a bit. It's going at the 15, and then I assume the 14 ball next. Like I said, this 14, this cue ball is going to come off of the 14 into the 7 ball. It's going to lose a lot of energy, but it probably will track down towards that 11. All right, he drew it into the 7. Don't know exactly why he did that. He has a shot on the 10. May be able to get an angle on this 9 ball. Come up table and get an angle on this 9 ball. And go down into the 11 ball. And he missed the 9. He tried to cut it in the side. So maybe he didn't have a good shot on that 10. But the 9 is in trouble now. So he tied up the 9, and he has the 11 ball still tied up. Sammy has 3 balls surrounding the 9, so he's going to have to try to navigate those if he wants to get out from here. 5 ball is tied up with the 11. And I think right now the only offensive shot he has is the 7. Played the 7. Probably needed to try to get straight on that 2 to draw into the 11 and the 5. He's still thinking offense right now, but yes, a lot of problems on the table. Made the 2, but now what? There's really no reason to keep going here. He should have stopped. In fact, he shouldn't have started. Once again, the smooth goose. He's probably going to do that every time. Every time he walks in here. Sammy was able to cut the 1 ball in the side. And again, he should just stop at this point. He can play the 3 into the 9, send the 9 ball up to the top rail, and try to trap that cue ball behind the 3, but he's not. He's doing something with the 4 and the 6. But not sure if he hit go on from the 10 ball. But if he didn't go on, may be able to spin down, touch that 11. The 9 ball does play in the side pocket now. I would not have opened up that 4 and the 6 simply because it opened up the pocket for the 9. Go on can do something with the 10, but he's going up with the cue ball. Played the 10, didn't get all the way down table like he wanted to. He's calling a safe. He may just try to sink the 5. Did that. Left Sammy with a shot on the 6. I'm not sure if he has the left side pocket, or he can just go up to the top rail, come back down towards the 9 and the 3. I think he may have. I think he might not have enough angle for that. Called it in the corner. Got a little help from the 4 ball. Sammy just played a little safe. He's not gonna like what he gets after this. Just go on and simply come off of the edge of the 11, sink the 4, but he will need to get the cue ball away from that right side rail. So there is a chance that that 3 ball can come off of that 9 soft, trickle into that side pocket. Let's go on. He tried to sink the 4, leave the 11 in front of the 3, but the 4 didn't get there. He did get a rail, but didn't sink. Sammy is looking to come off of the back side of that 11 ball. Come up table to move the 3. And he did, but I think it went just a bit past the side pocket. He's gonna have a thin shot on this 3 ball. And he has to avoid the opposite side pocket. He's calling the bank. He's gonna need to draw this out just a bit. And he underhit it, but he tied up the 9 and he tied up the 11 and the 3. Gowan doesn't really have to play a shot here. And he's calling safe. He's gonna push the 9 ball to the rail and try to get the cue ball behind it, I think. Tried to get behind the 8. Oh, he may have blocked that. He may have blocked the pot to the 3, direct pot. So Sammy may need to kick at this. If he touches this, he's gonna want to hit this direct. So you won't really want that cue ball to stick on that 3. He's gonna need a little bit of luck here. And he may have got it. He may have got it. That cue might be behind the 3. He's calling for a referee. Gowan is calling the 9 in the side. Think I'd want to touch this on the back side of the 9. He played it. Played it direct. Played 11, just needs to mark the corner pocket. And he did. And successfully played the 8. It's 3 in a row for the Eliminators. 10-6. Reapers are in double digits. It's 3 in a row for the Eliminators. Lead score of 30-10. Up next for the Eliminators is Cedric versus Bones. Cedric versus Stefan Strawn, aka Bones, aka a little bit of dirt. Bones is a pretty good shooter. Cedric is breaking. He has a pretty good break. At the game last night versus the Monstars, he ran two 8-ball runouts. Lost the first game. His opponent broke dry in the second one, and he ran out, and he broke and ran the third. Got a ball to drop. Might not like the starter, but he does have a shot. Cedric is looking at the table. He has an open table right now. And just like Gowon in the last game, has a shot. There's a ball close to the side pocket. Not sure if it plays in the side pocket or not. He's not looking at the stripes at all, so I gotta assume that doesn't have a shot at that 9. He's calling in the 5 in the side. The 7 ball is tied up down near the bottom of the table with the 13. Ran into the 4 ball. He has a good shot on the 2 and the 4. He's looking at the 4 right now. Think that he may be trying to get to that 1. He's leaving an angle on the 1 ball. I think he's going to need to run into the 14 and send the 14 towards the 13 to clear the 7. But what he doesn't want to do is block that pocket. If he blocks, puts the 13 in the way, then the 8 ball doesn't pass anymore. So he'd need to develop that again. Let's see what he does with this, with the 1. Most important thing right now is to make the 1. The 6 makes the pocket a lot bigger. And he missed the 14, went behind the 7, and kicked the 10 out. I don't know if he has a shot. He's looking to come off of the edge of the 7 ball, maybe into the 11. Send the 11 towards the 6. It's asking for a lot. I think he's also looking to see whether or not he can play the 7-6 combo with it. Not sure if it goes past. Not sure if it goes past the 15. He's going to try to play the 3 ball combination. 7, 15, 6. It's calling the 6. And he played it. Played it. Didn't get any love off of that shot though. 7 ball went behind the 14. You can see the 7, but I don't think he has a pocket for it. 2 ball got kicked closer to the corner pocket, to the top right. but he can't see that. May need to jump that. Play the 3 ball. He's looking at the kick. He's calling a 3. It's not that hard of a kick, but he is shooting over the top of the 11, which does make the shot a lot harder. And he underhit it. Left the shot on the 10 ball. Think all the Bones balls are open right now. Just about choosing the right order. 10 in the side. 10 in the side. He may have a little angle on this, so he may just be able to roll down for the 15 or the 13. Clip the 13. Does have a shot on the 9 and the 15. 9 ball goes in the side, in the left side. 15 goes in the right side. 13 will probably then go in the bottom left. And then if the 14 plays, which I'm assuming that it does, 14 goes in the bottom right, 11 in the bottom left, and the 8 ball in the bottom left. You want to roll past the shot line for this 13 ball when you play the 15, just so you can stay above the 14 ball. And he didn't get it. He underhit it. So he can stun this 13 in and play for the 11, then play the 14 ball last. If again, that's assuming that it does play. If it doesn't, maybe the 14 goes in the side pocket, in the left side. So he got to the bottom of the table, so he's definitely playing the 11 next. It's just a matter of rolling this to the rail and coming back out to the middle of the table. Shouldn't need any spin or anything for this shot. Overplayed it just a bit. So he may need to play the 8 ball in the top left. That's what he's going to do. He played it, and Reapers get the first win. He won that one 10-4. So the Eliminators now lead after 4 games, 34-20. And I'm going to play this game. Let me see if I can get Jag on the mic.
Like that, Cardi? One is yours and one is mine.
All right, so I want to say good evening once again to each and every one of you watching, whether you're local or international. Thank you for tuning in. Of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. And behind the mic tonight, at least for this game, you have myself, Jerome, aka the Jag, and commentating with me, you have the man Duran.
AKA the King Ryan himself.
Yes, that.
Good night, everybody.
So coming up right now, you have Eugene, and he's going to be playing against somebody.
Let's see here.
Lemoine, yes, he is playing against Lemoine. That's correct. Score
Yes.
right now is 34 Eliminators to 20, the Reapers.
Yes, 5th game in the first round.
And that's a dry break for Eugene. He's been working on his break a lot, but it didn't come to fruition in that break. So perhaps moving on down in the game, he's going to be getting something to fall. But it is a wide open table. Not much challenges. What do you think, Duran?
Yeah, I got one challenge. It's pretty tough to address it early, though. You know, these 3 balls in the corner here.
Well, I mean, if he does shoot the 1 ball, which would be solid, he can pretty much take that shot at a later time.
Yeah, actually,
It is
solid
a-
will be a good
Yeah.
choice because you can play the 7 that's in the pocket.
Exactly.
So
So once he does that, there are really no challenges on this one.
maybe he'll go for it now.
Probably not. I think what he's going to do is leave it for it to block the pocket as some type of safety shot. But if he
Yeah.
does miss, Eugene could turn that against him by using his ball to sink it and playing it safe. So we'll see how he does it. Oh my gracious, he went for a combination and it almost missed. I can't believe that went on a diamond table. Must be shooter's touch.
Yeah, the tables must be losing their touch.
Well, one of the two.
You know,
One
these
of the two.
tables usually kind of grab the ball when it's going down.
Exactly. So he's going for the 1 in the side. Maybe he's going to come down and get the 7 now so he doesn't have to come. Oh, no, he
Ooh.
played that horrible.
Terrible position on the
Oh,
7.
man. Basically, he only left himself with the 2 ball. I don't know what he's trying to do. Must have been a little scared to hit the ball.
Yeah. A lot of people are afraid of the speed of these tables, you know.
Yeah, but he left himself quite a difficult shot. It's makeable, but pretty difficult.
Worst case scenario, the ball will stay in the pocket for him.
Yeah, that would be all right. At least he'd be blocking it with
Okay,
8, but he
yeah,
played it a
did-
little tough.
Didn't stay in the pocket.
No,
It didn't go to the pocket.
no, he played that one a little harder than he was supposed to.
But he ended up with a pretty decent miss.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is pretty decent, but again, that could play against him with his ball in the pocket down here. Eugene could just sink that ball and leave the cue ball behind the 13, and that would be quite difficult for him to play anything.
Yes.
He's calling a safe, so I'm guessing that's exactly
That's
what he's
if he
gonna be
can
going
see
for.
this. What is that ball? Is that the
That
10?
looks like the 10.
Okay, I think he can see the 10 square. So
Yeah.
yeah, he can slow roll it. I feel like he's going to try high behind the 15 here.
15. Well, he seemed to be shooting.
Oh, he's going at the 15.
at the 15. Yeah.
Okay.
Guess he's going to be playing it with roll. I don't know.
Okay. Just decide to leave it long.
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of times that don't work with even the younger players. Their eyesight is pretty good.
Yeah. Some people thrive off of long straight shots. you know.
Exactly. So
Well, we'll see here.
Not the
Well,
best
he
save,
can't see the
but-
3. I thought he would have been able to see the 3, which he can't. So
okay. Well, that's a good save then.
well, he didn't make it to the pocket again.
Okay, so he left wide open shots. The table is pretty much open for Eugene.
Mm-hmm. Only problem is he might have a bit of an overhand on this shot here.
The 12 ball.
Yeah.
He just
The
plays
12,
it in.
the 12 can always be played later.
Yeah. Well, he can play it in nice and slow. He can wait to play the 9 and then play the 12 as well.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's perhaps the best shot there, our best shot choice. He should get rid of this combination now.
Yes, and play for the 9 perhaps. Play for the 9, then he can make it to that troublesome 12 over there.
Yeah.
Then maybe the 11, then the 13, then you got the 14 as the key ball.
Well, if he plays this right, I would say to clear it up.
Played that a
Same
little
time,
hard,
but
though.
yeah, he did play that a little hard. Played it with conviction. He does have a little off angle on the 9 now, so
I don't think he planned the run. You know, he just shot the shot without having a plan.
yeah. So now he's gonna need to break out the 12.
Come on. Okay, he played that one a little hard too.
Yeah. See, he played that unnecessarily just now. He shouldn't have played it that hard. Got a better position on the 9, so he could have just played the 12 in instead of having to try to break it out.
Now he has a pretty tough 11.
Yep,
I feel like he
that
can't
gets
see
him
it.
a jam. Well, he could see most of the ball, and then he has to cut it in a little, so that helps. But it's a difficult shot.
I don't think he
nonetheless.
can see it at all.
No,
Let's see.
I have a feeling he can see it, because he have to cut it. So based on the fact he had to cut
I
it.
mean, he can see it, but see it to be able to play it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's going for the jumper. Yeah, he can see it, but he can only see the edge of it.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, it's a pretty good jump.
Yeah.
He's going for the 13.
I guess it's closer to the pocket, so makes it a little easier.
Oh, beautiful
Well,
shot.
this is Eugene we're talking about here.
Oh yeah, beautiful shot. It didn't quite leave him the well, a good or easy shot, but he has the 11 in the side. He can play that. It's just about getting position now.
Well, the 14 straight up. I think the 14 is still playable.
Yeah. Not sure if he can see that past the 11.
Okay. Because he's going for the 11 makes me feel like he can't see the 14 then.
Yeah. Looks like it's right in the path. Or he probably just thinks the 11 is easier than going for the 14. Oh, what a miss.
Ooh, but a good leave though.
Well.
Or maybe not. You know, the combination looks on.
Yeah, it might be on. Not easy to play though.
No.
Especially if you're going to try and play it to get position on something.
Because like we said earlier, some people are afraid of the speed of these tables.
Yeah, totally. But he played it. Ooh, oh man, it held up in the pocket. Oh
Yes.
wow, wasn't expecting that. I mean, it's beyond the pocket. Oh man, didn't quite leave Eugene with any good
But
shots. Though.
his miss was a very good miss.
Yeah, it's been that all game. 3 shots he missed, I think.
I wish Eugene would learn how to miss like that.
Exactly. I think that's a good tool to have when you're playing 8-ball. Well, any form of pool.
He has Eugene scratching his head on this one.
Yeah. It hurts more, I think, when your opponent misses a shot and they leave you hard.
Yeah.
Hurts.
I think Eugene wants to bank this 12 into the 3 to try and sink the 3 and hopefully tie up the pocket. But I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Maybe he's trying to bank the 14.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
nice
see. I
save.
see.
Not bad. Not bad of a save. He does leave him a 1-rail kick.
But it's not a great save if you're playing a person that's proficient with the jumper, you know.
Yeah.
But these diamond tables, the balls sit deep in the pocket.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. They truly do.
Yeah,
3
you gotta
ball is a
hit.
testament to that.
You gotta hit the ball square because you can't really go rail first on these.
Yeah.
So that makes a jump or a kick, you know, extremely tough.
Let's see. He's calling the 3 ball.
Right.
Maybe he's going to try
He's
to
going
perform
for
a
the-
masse or something.
For the old masse trick, huh? That's right.
Well, let's see how he does. He can't hit it square or the cue ball is going to go in as well. Oh, he
Tried
tried
the
to go off
combination.
the 2-ball.
Hmm.
And once again, he left Eugene
Yes.
a difficult shot. Well,
Eugene
he
can
tied up the
definitely
14.
learn how to miss from this guy.
He tied up the 14, so Eugene is going to need to.
No, that's the 12 tie-up.
That's the 12, yeah. So
14 over here in
oh,
the corner.
yes, he tied up 12. So he's going to need to get good position on the 11 to try and break
But-
that 12 out.
I feel like he has a good shot on the 11 now. If he can cut the 11 in the side. It looks like it's cuttable in the side.
Well, not from here. I think he'd want to leave that. He probably would want to play the 14, then play the 11 into the side, going towards the 12 to try and break that out.
He can. My only problem with that is you take away one of your shots for the potential breakout. At least when it comes to me playing, I like to use every shot possible when it
Try
comes
and
to
get the
breaking out.
breakout. That's actually a strategy to go for.
That's why, in my opinion, if he can see this 11 in the side, and if it was me, I was cutting the 11 in the side, probably with extreme right-hand English, hitting this rail up here, then swing into the next rail over there to the left, then up the table for the 12. And if you miss the 12, I'm sure you're going to get a good shot on the 14.
Yeah.
And push come to shove, if you don't want to try and break it out anymore, then you could leave yourself a decent bank on the 12.
Yeah.
'Cause let's not forget, a bank is still a shot.
It is.
Well, once again, Eugene has a real head scratcher.
Well, gotta wait and see what he's gonna decide to do.
He usually has a few tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah. Seems as though the 11 ball does go to the side.
So I say, in my opinion, I like to use every shot possible to break out a ball.
Yeah, he might be going for the shot you're speaking of.
Let's see if he plays it with some good speed, though. Don't be scared to hit it. Come on.
Shaking his head, no.
Yeah, he's very unsure. I think he's going to go your route. He might feel more comfortable with that, what you said.
Yeah.
Play the 14, get a nice angle on the 11 in the side. Looks good.
Yeah, it should work out from here. Worst case scenario, he needs to play it with some right English. If he miss it going down, then he catches it coming back. And if both of those mess up, then try to bank it.
But if any luck is on his side, he's going to run clean into the 12, sink the 2, or none of the above.
Exactly. And then when all of that go wrong, what he does, bank it.
Now he ends up with a bank.
Yep.
The old faithful bank.
Yeah, it actually is a pretty
Like I said, a
good one
bank is
cushion.
still a shot.
It is. And he's putting the system on it.
Now he only have to put the old Eugene on it.
Yeah, he's going to need that. It's not often that you see persons inside the pool room that the game is going on, but they're watching it on YouTube as the game is live.
Right.
So shout out to all of you who are watching the game live and on YouTube. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
To Billiards Bahamas?
Yes,
Or at
indeed.
least tell your friends about Billiards Bahamas. Yeah.
Share it.
Mhm.
And the bank is wide. Oh, man. Bank is wide.
Like we said earlier, he needs some pointers on missing from this guy.
Yeah, that guy
Sorry,
would
not
totally
to-
missed it,
not
tied
to-
him behind the 8 or something.
I'm not trying to say he misses a lot. He just misses pretty good.
Yes, he does.
And once again, we're at this 3 again. These diamond tables have the deepest shelf on any table. So the ball
Oh.
may be hanging in the pocket, but the rails are still past, wider than the ball.
Okay, and he played a
Pretty
good
good
shot
shot.
there.
I can't wait to see him get to the three.
Yeah, this is
see.
it. Because even though that three is in the pocket, it's a
That
difficult
doesn't
shot.
mean it's easy.
Exactly.
Making position off of it.
So I'm interested to see what he's gonna do, how he's gonna play it. You can't really
He probably going to go square into it.
go much rail first.
Probably play a draw.
Yeah, that works.
Some guys practice their draw shots a lot.
Yeah. And that's what he did.
Not too bad. I think he got a
He drew it.
decent position. Considering the table, this is it's not the easiest shot in the world, but
No,
it's a shot.
it's pretty makeable.
Yeah.
And he rolled it in.
Right
That
down
was
the
a
middle.
good game.
Very good
game.
shot. There you have it, folks. Eugene lost that one, 10-6.
Yep. Score now 40 Eliminators to 30 the Reapers.
Yeah, I'm back. Had a tough time trying to get that 12 ball out. Sucks.
If you like the content that we put out, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can receive more notifications whenever we put out videos. Just want to say a big thank you to friend of the channel, The Practice Room, who tunes in almost every stream from Florida. The Practice Room created that really nice motion graphic that you just watched, telling you to like and subscribe to the channel. He also has a channel on YouTube showing drills and a lot of information on the mental game. So I suggest you check out his channel as well.
All right, folks, this is the King round again. Going to sign off for a bit because it's my game. So wish me luck.
All right, that was Duran and Jag on the stream. Hopefully they did a good job. And we're starting the second round. This round we have LJ versus Duran. I think LJ broke and broke drop.
Jane is in the place with a mask. I'm pretty sure he has COVID. We need to please get him out of the building, okay?
Once again, that was Brandon on the mic. aka Smooth Goose. Trying to get someone else to come on the stream with me, but everybody's afraid to talk right now. And Duran is looking at the 14 ball. He rolled up, played the 11, played a 9 next in the side pocket. Has a bit of an angle on this, so the cue ball is going to be going into the 8. It's just going to leave him a shot on the 15 next. It's going to need to go to the rail, bump that 6 ball out of there a bit. It's going up on the cue a bit. Oh, and he clipped the 15 and sent the cue ball into the drink. So LJ is going to come to the table with ball in hand. He's probably going to move that 6 ball first. That looks like the toughest ball on the table. Go from the 6 to the 7. 7 can play in the side or it can play in the corner. And the top right past the 11. So LJ looks like he's going to play the 6 ball in the corner, in the bottom left. Maybe go forward to play that 7 in the side, and he missed it, and he would have hooked himself. Missed that ball in hand opportunity. Wow. Duran only has a shot at the 10 now. He's going to cut this with some inside spin. Try to get that 15 in the same pocket. Doesn't want to be straight on this. And he's not completely straight, I don't think. I think he has a bit of an angle. Well, that all depends on whether or not the 15 is on the rail or not. Doesn't look like it's on the rail. So he may be straight. He had a small angle. He's able to punch out. He has the 11 ball in the top right. And he may need to draw this a bit. He's not. He's going into the 5. He's left himself with a tough shot on the 12. He's gonna play the 12 down towards the 6 ball. Doesn't have much of a pocket down there. You will have to go rail first. Also has a bank shot in the top left. Not sure whether or not he sees it or not. He's looking like he wants to play. Now he's still looking to play it past the 6 at the moment. He's calling in the bottom right. He's going to cut to the blind pocket and try to send the cue ball into the 4. And he played it, got a good roll out of that. Not sure if he has the left side of the cue ball. Could have spin this 13 in. And yeah, I was correct. He did not have the left side of the cue ball. He got up off of that shot a little too early. He missed it. Trying to get back down table for the 8. Gives LJ a pretty good chance to run out. And again, I think he messed up the first shot. He made it, but can't see the 3 ball. 2 ball only has portion of that pocket down by the 6. I think his easiest shot maybe cutting the side past on the 4. He played the 4 in the corner between the 7 and the 8. Played the 3 and then left the 1 tough again, so he's going to shoot down at the 6 in the corner pocket. Has the 1. This cue ball is all over the place, though. I don't know if he played for the 7 or the 2. He's looking at the 2, though. Play the 7. He's got to put a pretty decent stroke on the ball. All right, LJ tried the back cut in the side pocket, and he sold out. Left around a little bit of an angle on the 13, so he should easily be able to come off of this. Off of the side rail to the top rail, back down table, at least to the middle of the table. Oh, he drew it. Wow. Maybe he didn't like the angle. He's going to try to cut this 8 in the corner pocket. He rolled it in, no problem. He's able to win that one 10-6. Eliminators lead after 6 games, 50-36. Reapers were able to get 2 games in the first round. Up next, we got Little Bit versus Jerome. Little Bit is breaking. Gonna try to get Duran back on the stream right now. Turn around. Turn around.
Am I on?
You are.
Oh, hello.
That was a pretty good run just now. What was going on when you had that first shot on the 13 that you missed?
Now that you mean the 13
13 in the top right corner here.
that
And you were right.
it was because of the my position on the cue ball position on the 4.
Mm-hmm.
It
So you didn't have the left side of the cue ball?
yes, the side which is the side I needed for my English, you know, to put the left spin on it, so I could come down the table for my 8-ball.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a very touchy shot. Like I really, you know, it's one of those shots you really need to commit to, and I think I just didn't commit to it properly. You know, I went at it kind of afraid, you know, because you know I could have only seen like the right half of the ball, you know.
Right.
So it's just not an easy shot when you can only see the half of the ball that you don't need to see.
So you gave LJ a pretty easy time at the table at that point. Did you think you were going to get back?
I shouldn't have gotten back to the table. In all honesty, you know, I shouldn't have gotten back to the table. I wasn't supposed to get back to that table. But you know, and all the same, I shouldn't have let him get to the table either. at all. But things happen. But yeah, I agree. I shouldn't have gotten back to the table. Table's wide open. All the balls,
It
all
was.
balls open. Table wide open. Yeah.
He seemed like he had some trouble with his cue ball positioning because after the first shot again, he messed that up. I think he got shot. He couldn't see the three ball that was down here in the corner that he was playing for, and I think he had ball in hand. Did he? No, he didn't have ball in hand. He didn't have ball in hand, but he
No, he had ball in hand from my first shot. That was early in the game.
right
Remember my
when
first
he missed the six.
when I went to draw. Well, when I went to the Parker ball, so over to the far side of the table
Right, and you skimmed off the 15.
and scratch.
Yeah.
He had ball in hand then.
Yes,
he
he
should have
did.
run the table from then.
He did.
Honestly, yeah, that's how it should have been. It should have been a run out from there.
Why do you think players come in here and have so much trouble on this diamond table?
Well, specifically because they don't practice on it. One thing I learned, from all my years shooting, that transitioning from one particular type of table to the next isn't easy. If you make yourself used to a valley table and their type of pockets and their speed of play, transitioning into a diamond, you're gonna have some trouble.
So you think it's more of a confidence thing?
Mm, I don't know. No, I wouldn't say confidence. It's just that you've already tuned yourself to play on a specific type of, on a specific type of play area. So you come to a table like a diamond. You gotta adjust. If you don't adjust and make those changes, then you won't play right on these.
Yeah.
You can't play on these the same way you play on a valley.
You're right. It's definitely a big transition
Yeah.
between the diamond and the valley, especially the normal valley with their soft rails and big pockets.
Wide
They play
pockets.
pretty big.
Yeah.
And if you're used to playing into those rails, you are definitely going to struggle on a diamond with one cloth.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then it's all diamonds just play so different. The pockets are, well, these aren't the pro cut pockets, right?
Ah, they
But they are
Two balls
typical
don't play.
diamond. They are typical diamond-sized pockets and rails. So, you got a deep shelf. So so much factors. When people transition from a valley to a diamond, it's not easy. Either you practice on these, or either you practice to play on these, or you just won't really play on these.
That's correct.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, so far I guess they're doing pretty decent for guys that don't really shoot on these.
So do you think that plays a big factor? So right now the Eliminators have won. We played 23 games and we've won all 23. We may have had 2 or 3 close games, close matches. You think that's played a big factor in the win streak?
Our home base, you mean?
Yes.
Like our home base setup?
Yes. Well, we haven't played all our games here at the home base,
No.
but you think that plays a big factor in it?
No. No. I just think the biggest factor is team play. I think, apart from what we have that most of these teams don't have is just team capability. When we come together as a team, we realize that we are strongest together. A lot of these teams each player kind of plays for themselves. We as our team, we don't play for ourselves. We play for each other. So yeah, I think it's just we come together better as a team most of the time.
So you think it's more chemistry than
Yeah, that's the word there. That's the word there. And when we play, if one or two of our guys ain't playing good, that doesn't make the team fall apart. That makes the rest of the team get stronger.
you're right.
Which a lot of teams don't have that. A lot of teams, if one or two players aren't playing well, it kind of creates tension or something like that, and then tension makes everything go haywire.
A lot of blaming.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So yeah, it ain't. I don't. Yeah, I mean, some teams will come here and they really do struggle on our equipment, but that isn't the main part because we do shoot home and we shoot away, so and we're still winning. So yeah, I think it boils down to the chemistry of our team, and we do have that.
Do have pretty good chemistry.
Yeah.
Been together for what?
Uh, Shoot, at least
Since
15 years. I don't know.
2008. It's what, 14 or almost 15 years?
Yeah, the same. Not exactly the same team, but we still have our starting
Our core.
four.
We do.
The core, yeah. It's what me, you, Gawon, and Dario.
Yep.
Then later came Stario. Then we picked up Seti. Now we have our newest player, Jerome, and he's doing an excellent job. So, yeah, we stick with it.
So I feel like he's starting to play better now. I feel like maybe, I don't know if it was intimidation or what, just playing with the team, not really knowing the members the way we know each other. Because I felt like he was struggling a
In the
lot
beginning,
to start the season. He's starting to settle in a bit more now.
he is starting to get he's starting to flow a bit more now, and I don't know. I wouldn't put the word intimidation on a player like Jerome. He is never intimidated by anybody. But I know what you mean. Coming on a new team like ours, and you have a lot of people would think we have a high expectation of you. So maybe thinking that you have to fill a certain expectation, that could do something to you, mentally a little bit. But you know, within time, people come, at least being on the team, come to realize that we are way more easier going than that. We don't watch that.
You don't
we
stress so much over
Yeah.
wins and losses and
Mhm.
whatnot. Of course, we want to win, but I mean,
Yeah, but it's still all about togetherness,
Right.
It's all about togetherness. We
And-
don't when a player plays bad or you playing off, we don't beat you down.
and just as we say that, Jerome wins after Bones' miss at the beginning of the game.
Was that a ERO?
Well,
Was
we'll
it?
find out in a minute. But it was a 10-1 win. So now the Eliminators now lead 60-37.
Going into what, the third game of the second round?
The third game of the second round, that's correct.
Have we lost any yet for?
We've lost 2 in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
I lost and Cedric lost.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Up next, we got Gawon and Preston. This is Preston's first game of the night. He wasn't here for the first round.
One thing, go ahead.
Preston is rocking.
And one thing we proved though with when it comes to points, or at least wins and losses, you can, it doesn't really matter if you lose, with losing with a good amount of points is always a good thing, and that's right now why the score is such a big difference in score right now. Their points are usually lower than when we win against them. Their points are so low.
Right.
You know.
Right. That's the thing about playing in the Valley League. Those points are huge.
Yeah.
When you play against a team that can run balls, I mean, whether or not they win or they lose, they always have a chance to be in the game.
Once the points stay up,
Yep.
once they keep the points up, but once we, as the opponents, you got to keep. It's also our goal to keep the other team points low. So. And thinking about something like that always remind me of our time in the West Coast. Playing in was that the Gold Division or the Platinum Division? When we was with the round robin. That was round robin.
I'm trying to remember which year that was.
That was like 2017.
Oh, yeah.
When
No,
we
that
came
was
first.
Platinum Division.
That's
Yeah.
when they just added the Platinum Division.
Right.
And it was all about points. Everything was about points. And going into the final stretch, we was in last.
Yep.
We was in last, and what saved us is the fact that we beaten a few teams, but not just beat them. We kept their scores low. So that played a very big factor, keeping the other team's score down while we keep our scores up.
Well, you played pretty big. Played
Yeah.
pretty big
I
in that.
remember one of them games I came out first 3 rounds, EROs.
Yep.
But yeah, but
Yep.
it ain't just me. Like, we always talk about, one man isn't the team, It
I
all
mean,
boils down to the team.
Do a good job of pulling each other up.
Yeah. We feed off of each other's energy pretty good. Which is, again, what the team's supposed to be like.
Yes, sir.
No negative vibes here. No bad vibes.
I think that's pretty important. Go on with a good bank right there.
Ooh, but
He may be able to see the 7 ball. I can't
I
tell.
don't know. But he's calling it. I think he can see it. But it's not. The
He is-
7
he
has
is
to go
calling it.
past. It has to go past the 5.
Yeah, but he's pretty straight on it, so he may just be able to roll it in if he catches the rail.
But hopefully he doesn't get hooked
Yeah, if he
behind
catches the
5.
rail, he should be able to go. He's got a shot on the
Very
4
good
ball.
shot. I mean,
2 ball.
I guess his only trouble now is 2, but I think if he gets right on the 6, if he gets good on the 6, he can play the 6 in the corner.
Play the 2 in
And
the
the 2
side.
can go right here on the side.
Yeah, play in
Or-
the side
or-
or in the corner.
Or unless he feels like pulling off another nice bank.
It does play past. What's that? The 13
that
ball.
That can't go past
It
that.
it does. It does.
I would like to see that.
He has 3/4 of a pocket down there.
Let's keep in mind here, this is a diamond table,
I
not a
know.
valley table.
I know, but I'm looking at it. He has it. It does play. It
feel like
all
he's-
depends on
I
how.
feel like he's going for the. I feel like now it will be a right time to go. To take out that 6 and the 2, but no, I don't like it. I thought he had a good shot on the 6, but no.
Yeah, not from here.
But mind you, if he's feeling brave, he can play the 6 and come in behind the 2.
So would you right here? Would you just roll this in, try to get off of the rail and play the 3 in the side, or would you come back out to the middle of the table for the 3 ball?
Sometimes I like to play speed. I like to use speed. I feel like slow rolling shots usually just ends up in the problems. I had to play speed and maybe come 2 rails, go forward. I might have gone forward.
Two
come
rails around,
two
put
to
3 in the same
rails,
pocket.
2 to 3 rails, and maybe put the 3 in the same pocket.
Yeah.
Because I don't particularly like the fact that he played that shot and ended up on the opposite side of the table.
Yeah,
Because
no, put way too much
now
into
the
that.
3 is still here.
Yep.
The 3 hasn't gone anywhere. It's still here. So
And he still has to deal with that 2 ball.
and the 3 only have 1 pocket.
Yeah.
Pretty much from that side of the table. So who knows? This is go on we're talking about here. This is our very own champion, international champion.
2-time.
2-time. 1 in Florida and 1 in Vegas.
Yep.
Was that both time ball?
No, it was the
8-ball
8
in
ball in
Florida.
Florida and 9 ball
9
gold
ball.
division in the BCA World Championship.
In Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah. Our very own international champion.
He plays so much better when he travels. And I think
Yeah.
that's because again he doesn't have to worry about work or
Right. No stress.
no,
No
not
stress
not
at all.
really. It just pool at that
Just
point.
cool. One thing will go on, he has a very good control over his mind, He can go at the game just thinking about the game.
Yeah, mentally he's one of the strongest I know.
I always said this, he is the most consistent on our team. Whereas people like me, halfway through the game, I'm worried about what I'm going to get to eat later on. If we're in the States, I want some Taco Bell.
I have a bit of a mental problem when we travel as well, so can't say much.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well,
Is
Like we predicted, go
it-
on has picked through this little table.
is this a ERO?
Wait, is it? Who broke? Oh no, the guy
Pre-
he broke.
Preston broke.
I think he broke dry.
Preston broke. I think so too.
There's 7 balls on the table. Might be an ERO.
It's a little bit of a shaky stroke, but
Let's go on. Let's
Played
go
it.
on for you. 10-0.
10-0.
This is what I've been talking about, folks. If you scoring and winning and you keeping the opponent's scores low, oh, that could make that makes a huge difference in
Yeah.
the game, in the outcome of the game.
Yeah, when you break in dry like this, you don't want to have an open table.
No. Even not just open table, breaking dry on the whole, because we've seen some pretty clustered tables that people can pick through.
I mean, it's possible. It's always possible. But I rather have them picking
Yeah.
than to leave it wide open.
Yeah.
And that's where I
you'd
went
want
wrong.
that
In,
work to be hard.
that's where I went wrong with my first break. Broke head ball, tried to leave it wide open. I was breaking pretty good earlier before the game started. That's why I remember that. Just didn't work out. And again, I could have easily not gotten a shot in that game.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was able to get 6 balls.
Yeah, and which is good. You know, that's good on your behalf.
Yeah.
You know, because I could talk about that all night. You know, losing but still scoring good. Good scores when you lose. You know, it still keeps the team up there.
So this game is Lamont versus Cedric. Lamont just broke. It's a
ball?
pretty decent break, but cue ball came all the way up table.
Cue ball's in a
Not sure if
very
it got
funny
kicked
spot.
or he just drew it up table, but
I mean, looks like he looks like he can go for big. This 11 looks like it plays.
it may, if not the 5 players in the side pocket.
But if he
But the
chooses
4 ball is
small,
tricky.
If he chooses small, he wouldn't have. It will be the 4 ball that gives him some problems.
Yeah, if I played the 5, I'd probably bang in the 4 ball out right away.
Yeah. But that's if you can float the 5 soft enough, you know.
Yeah, he's playing the 7. He's playing the
The
11 though.
It's not an easy shot. Ooh,
And he missed it. Let's see where he leaves it.
all right. Ooh,
Think it took the last 2 rolls and it turned towards the 10.
it started to roll funny there.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, you know, it's a pretty decent start for Seti. He
And
can
if he wants, he can play the 7 and he can move
Right.
that 4
right. That would be a good shot
right now.
because he can do that, and then he'd still have the 5. Or if he gets a good shot on the 4, he can play that. But
I think the 1 plays. The 1 and the 14 are close, but I think the 1 plays. The
I
3
think
ball
the 3
plays.
and the 6, you
Yeah.
will have to move the 3 first.
Gotta play the 3 first. So it all depends on how he's feeling.
Big would have still been good if the 11 and the 10 didn't.
If he goes for stripe, I may play the 12 and then
Wait
go
for the
forward
11.
and play the 11 in the same pocket. Lamont was trying to play it in just now in the bottom left.
I think Seti might be going for it.
Yeah. Just like this.
So-
Just want to get over. It's close.
Not the best, but it's good enough.
Not the worst.
Not the worst either. This is one of those things you don't really think about it, you know. You got in the zone of where you need the ball to be.
It hung. I hit the
Yeah.
rail too early.
Yeah. Which ain't bad because this table, you know, the opponent now doesn't have the best table now.
No, but he can. Well, not sure whether or not he can shoot the edge of that 3 and leave it in the pocket. It looks pretty thin, actually.
It looks like he can, you know. Which would be his best bet? And he's trying it.
Actually, if he hits this thin and soft, the 3 might throw forward just a bit. It might skid.
And it did.
And
not a good
Lamont has
lead.
a shot on the 5 in the side.
Good shot. If he plays his cards right, he can run this one.
I think not sure if he's on the right side of the ball or not, but if he is on the right side of the ball to go towards the 4, I think that the 7 might be in the way.
Nah, well, I feel like he should play the 7 now. I feel like he can play the 7 in the side. You know, and if you're good enough, you can play the 7 off of the 4. Okay.
This is almost straight.
Yeah, I'm not sure of his plan here. That's a very key point in the game. You gotta have a little plan, you know. You can't just go shooting one shot at a time.
8-ball is all about patterns.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different ways to play the patterns. You can make the game easy or you can make it hard. There's a lot of different ways to run out though.
And a lot of people play depending on their capabilities, you know.
Yeah.
Some people will intentionally leave themselves a cut shot on the rail, off the rail, or a bank shot. You know, whereas some people will opt to break out those type of balls. So it's all about what your capabilities are or where you're strong at.
So again, that's the skid I was talking about earlier with their soft shot.
At these tables, you got to be so deliberate in your shots. You can't play with it. You gotta play it.
But he didn't leave Sadie with the best shot. He has to back cut this 13 or back cut the 14.
It's not a bad shot though. I mean, it could, you know, if he misses, it could hang up in the pocket.
If the 14 goes in between the 8 and the 10 in the corner, he could play that and leave himself pretty decent on the 13 without completely selling out, I think. Again,
Looks like he's looking at it.
Well, he's looking at the top
I don't
right.
think he likes that. I think the 13 looks decent from here, but I think from his perspective, that 13 is pretty steep.
Yeah.
And it's a nice shot.
Missed it. And he left a shot in the side pocket.
Yeah,
But again, Lamont still has to do something with the 4 ball. 4
Yeah.
does bank. If he moves to 6, well, he won't be able to move the 6 right away. So
you know, a lot of people where they go wrong, they don't remember that the bank is a shot. You know, bank is a shot.
they got to practice their banks.
Yeah.
The more you practice it, the more you see it.
And then brings me back to what I was saying, that a lot of people play depending on where they're strong at, you know, depending on their capabilities. A lot of people just no confidence in banking.
Yeah, he's gonna have a hard time doing anything with this 4.
Yeah.
He may just
If he can see
leave
it,
the
he'll be
cross
good if he
corner
can
bank.
see it. Yeah. Oh, that's the
Yeah.
bank looks pretty good.
He's calling it
He's
in the
calling
side.
the side. Wow.
I feel like he got way too much angle.
Yeah, he can't. I think he'll be better off in this corner down here.
He's got way too much angle for this. This cue ball is gonna run wild.
Oh wow!
Played it.
Wow. Good
I missed
try.
it. It's pretty close.
Now
Left side is shot in the side.
he puts the pressure on Sadie now because that 4 now is hanging in the
Oh, it's
side.
hanging. Yep. Cue ball is on the rail.
Yep. Pressure.
And 14 in the side.
All
Side
about-
pockets
all
tend to
about
close
the
up.
beginning, just all you need to do is make the first one. That's it. Make the first one, and the rest should be.
It's got a slight
Easy
angle on the
peasy.
10. Yep.
Yeah, he gets the angle. That's what he need. This game is all about angles. Nice shot.
Great shot.
Good speed. Perfect. He probably can play a stop shot on this ball. Stop shot, or maybe even a slight draw.
Stop this and then draw the 13
Looks like he wants to
and
go
play the 8 ball
forward.
in the opposite side pocket. I didn't like that because the more you go forward on that, you really gotta send that past that line
Yeah.
pretty straight, and
To
the
get
eight
an
ball is
angle.
going to be a lot tougher than you want it. Cue ball is on the rail.
Now,
He
it's an easy
he's
shot,
looking
but
like
it's
he's
still
going to come
missable.
back to the same side of the table he's on right now.
All right, he gets it. It's good. Ooh, a little short, but
Yeah,
still a playable shot.
about, about 4 inches shorter than he wanted.
He can go straight down, but nobody would choose straight down on these tables. If you have the choice of putting it in the side.
Well, the thing is, corner pocket is a bigger pocket. Unless you're dead straight on the side pocket, the corner pocket is always a bigger pocket.
And he played it.
I say I don't like that.
Oh no!
Not saying I wouldn't play it, but I
Yeah.
didn't like that just because cue ball is running a lot wilder than you want it.
So what you saying? You would have played this? You would have played it in the corner?
I probably would have played it in the corner. We won that one 10-6. Score is now 80-43.
This,
So it's my game. It's my game versus Sammy. So I'll leave the round, see if I can get Jack back over here.
you say you was doing something? You say you was doing something?
Tonight's matchup is being held at the Boom Boom Room Sporting Lounge, located on 6th Terrace, Centerville, right next door to Hardin Security. The Boom Boom Room is home to the island's best French fries, even better than that other restaurant up the street with the Golden Arches. They also have a legendary karaoke every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. or right after the league game is completed. So if you're in town, come on down to the Boom Boom Room, where you can always find some kind of action going on, whether it be pool, a full concert by the artist formerly known as Cargill, or a heated debate about how the Eliminators are just an ordinary team without Dario and how we will never win a championship without him. At the Boomer Room, you will not be disappointed.
All right, folks. Well, we're here now. This is me, Duran, aka the King Ran. I'm here next to Gawan. Gawan just played a pretty decent game just now. So at the table now we have Eugene or Gino, which is our very own technician. He's here with Samuel. Samuel had the break. Sang. Can't remember what he sang, but he sang something on the break. And go on.
Hey.
How do you feel about that game, man, that you just played? Do you feel very good? Feel good?
Yeah, I feel all right. Coming down to the end, wasn't sure I was going to finish it out, but who knows?
Well, it was good nonetheless. We got Sami.
Trying to play a 13,
Sami's
but it's not really going to have another shot after that.
Gonna attempt. He's gonna attempt to keep Eugene in his. Ooh, what was that?
Wow.
I think I saw something funny
That
there.
looked weird just now, but
Yeah, I think
he hit some
he hit the
balls
seven with
with
his
his cue.
he hit the seven with his stick.
yeah.
It was there though. It was there. That was the old no look breakout. Okay,
Somebody played a pretty good save.
it is a pretty good save. Now the only thing is, I mean, it's a good save. Eugene doesn't have a shot.
And not a
just-
direct shot, so
Yeah.
definitely having the kick off the rail is
Yeah.
better than allowing the opponent to shoot straight at the ball.
I just realized too, Eugene hasn't shot yet, but has 4 balls on the table. What was that all about? Well, we all know Sammy is a big break.
Yeah, and on that last shot that he made, he sank another one of
He
Eugene's
did, eh?
balls.
Yes, that's right. Now,
And we're back, and Sammy's left with 2 more balls on the table.
I'm sorry, I kind of missed it. Did Eugene commit a foul or not?
No, he didn't.
He touched the 1?
He
I see the 1 is
He
moved.
played a 3 rail kick. He did kick at the 1.
Okay.
And
Well,
he left Sammy a shot, and Sammy played the ball in the top left-hand corner.
but now he's
He's deciding
kinda
whether or not
stuck
he's gonna
now.
bank this ball or not.
if it banks, he might have a good shot on the 9. Let's see. Wow.
Wow, big shot.
Those shots are so funny because you can accidentally put some draw on it, which he did just now. It's very hard to control a shot like that. I mean, and keep it in range of your next shot, Like just now, the precision it took them to play that bank and lead the cue ball.
1 ball off of being straight.
Right.
At least he gave himself a chance to finish this game.
Yes.
So
It's a good chance. Any chance is better than none.
He's going with the cross bank.
Going with another bank. He is a good banker. Oh, wow.
Wow, that was another big
Well,
shot.
that proves he is a really good banker. 2 banks in a row for the win. I mean, 8-ball
Big
isn't
shot
down
that he
yet,
can.
but
Let's see if he can shoot a straight shot.
yes, he can bank, but let's see if he can shoot straight. Oh, my.
Oh,
Well, it's folks, that's another loss for our very own Eugene.
Eugene.
They are out for him tonight.
He's definitely waving at Randy as he goes down.
It was a good try, Eugene. You put in some effort.
Nothing much could be done on that one.
Yeah, the guy played that.
He played good. He played
Two
very big
good
shots.
banks, 2 great banks to win the game, and perfect shot on the 8. Couldn't get better than that. So you gotta commend them when it's due, you know.
If you like the content that we put out, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can receive more notifications whenever we put out videos.
All right, I'm back. It's a pretty good game by Sammy just now. Didn't really leave me anything. Left me with a 2-reel kick on the 1 ball. I was able to touch it, but no luck. I was able to run 2 really good shots after that. Bank in the side pocket and then the bank in the corner.
Yeah, that was a pretty good bank.
It was. I am here with LJ from the Reapers. We wanted to sit down and watch some of the game.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you, buddy. What position are you guys in right now?
14th, I think.
In 14th position.
Yeah.
And you guys have a pretty decent team. I mean,
Yeah. We started off a little shaky, but Second half, he'd be good. We'll
And
capitalize.
Proto plays with you guys, right? Proto plays with you guys,
Yes,
right?
yes. He's off the island now.
Okay.
Yeah.
For work or?
Yeah, for work.
All right.
Yeah.
How long has he been gone?
3 months now.
3 months. Yeah, that's a big loss because
Yeah.
from what I can remember, he was playing pretty decent.
Yes, yes, yes. He's supposed to come back in 2 weeks, so he said.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right. Just enough time to drop the 16.
Yes.
All right, so Duran broke just now. He's playing Sami.
Yes.
And he has an open table besides the 11 and the 6 ball together. And he only has, well, he has a couple of stripes up table. He also has a solid.
You take the 7 and the side.
He could.
Yeah.
He could. Try to roll up a bit for the 3 in the side and then maybe go into that. If he leaves a good enough angle, he could go into that 11 and the 6. Maybe go to the top rail first, come behind it and touch the 6 ball. And then he'll have a decent shot on the 1.
Yeah.
The 7 is tricky because the cue ball is pretty close to the bottom rail. The pocket is pretty small from here. Oh, he played the 6 direct. Okay.
All right.
But that solves a lot of problems.
Yes, it did.
All right, he has an angle on the 1 ball. But again, the cue ball is pretty close to the rail, so it's hard to get below the center of the ball. So you want to play this 1 ball and maybe try to punch back out 2 rails for the 3 in the side or the 7 in the corner. Probably, I was going to say probably just play it easy.
Yeah.
And got a lot out of that, actually. He may be perfect on the 3. He could draw this for the 7. For the 2 in the side pocket. And the 8 goes in the corner, no problem.
Yep, that's exactly.
And this should be another run out.
Good shot.
Should just be able to roll forward. He has a bit of an angle, so should be able to roll forward into the line for the 8. He stunned it. He's fine, just needs to mark the pocket.
Do you guys ever forget to mark the pocket?
Believe it or not, I got a story. When we were was playing in the Florida State Championships, the VNEA Florida State Championships, and I was in the 7-8 position at the time. I got to the hill. I got to the hill against my opponent. In fact, we were both hill. I ran the table, and my cue ball almost scratched. So anyway, Duran 1-1. That's a ERO 10-0.
So up next we'll have Preston and Jerome.
It's 93-53.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, I was running the table, and my last ball, I shot to get to the 8, and I was trying to follow to get down to the bottom rail, and followed just a bit too much, and the cue ball ran straight to the corner pocket and hung, and like it flustered me so much. This was a couple of years back. It flustered me so much. I got up, I walked around the table, I went and I got some tea. Like I actually made some tea.
Wow.
And I came back to the table, ready to shoot the ball, just trying to gather myself.
Yes.
And I got down, I shot the ball, didn't mark the pocket.
Wow.
So I lost the match to go to the
On the
fifth,
hill.
sixth game. Yeah.
Damn.
Yep. That was rough. But
Wow.
believe it or not, I never forgot to mark the pocket ever again.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big way to learn that lesson.
Oh, of
but-
course. You ain't gonna do it no more.
No. No. Yeah, but these little things, they good experience. I mean,
Yes.
every loss is a lesson. You don't want to learn too many lessons like that, but
No.
you know,
That one tastes good.
yeah, not at all. So this is Preston's second game of the night. He lost this game. He lost this game in the second round. He broke dry and go on around a ERO. So now he gets a chance to break again against Jerome. Let's see if he could do something different.
Hopefully he could return the favor.
We'll see. That was a pretty good table to
Yeah.
go on round on him, though.
Yes.
So don't hear anything. Don't hear anything. And the 7 ball hangs. The 2 ball gets to the side, to the corner pocket. The 12 got to the side, didn't drop. But what does Jerome have to start?
By the looks of it, he only ups the 10 ball. Or 13.
Well, if he wanted to play solid, he could play the 9 into the 7.
7, yeah.
Not a bad shot though. Played the cut on the 10. Actually freed up most of his strike balls.
And the 14, 15 is probably still a problem.
Yeah, the 14 is a problem. The 15 ball is right below it by the rail. Just got to get a good shot on the 15.
Oh, good shot.
We went into it again and was able to separate the 15, 8, and the 3, or the 15, 8, and the 6. Got a bit of a test with the 11 ball.
Yeah.
You play that, 12 is right by the side pocket. You roll that in off the 7. Just leave a shot on the 9 to get to the 14 and the 15. Big stroke, big stroke.
Wow.
And he got away with one that just caught the rail before the side pocket. Just gonna have to go for the 12 ball next. He has a shot on the 9, but I'm pretty sure that cue ball is gonna run into that 8. I wouldn't flirt with that at all. Just gotta come off the rail. About 1.5 feet.
Nice.
Like that. And doesn't have much angle, but he does have a bit of an angle.
But I think that could work.
Yeah. I think he should be able to punch this. Just got to play for the right side of the pocket.
Ooh.
And he missed it.
Wow.
He missed it. He's going to be in a world of trouble right now.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
3 balls that's tied up together. Not sure if any of them goes.
I don't really see much of opening shot other than the one.
The 1, he does have the 1. The 1 isn't too far from the pocket. But his cue ball is going to be shooting over the top of the 9 and off the rail. So any little bit of spin on this cue ball and get missed that 1.
Yes.
Just like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know what Jerome is going to do here.
I think he's going for the safe. Pinch the 14, hold him under the 9.
Yeah, probably looks like the bad shot. Got to check to see if the 9 is frozen or not.
Yes.
He's calling a safe. Does it get there? Does it get there? It's probably going to roll off. So soft.
No.
It doesn't get there.
It's a foul.
Yeah, that's way too soft.
Yes.
LJ, how long have you been playing pool?
Boy. Say about 5 years now, going on 6.
5. Okay.
Yeah. Competitively. now.
Competitively.
Yeah, yeah.
I know because I remember you from Hollywood
Oh,
Billiards.
but yes,
yeah.
yes. When I was watching you on my lunch break.
Right. Quite a while ago.
Yes, yes. Yeah, man. But I go to love the game. That's why I took it serious.
How often do you play?
Honestly, recently, I've been working a lot, so probably with once a week.
Okay.
Other than, say about twice a week, other than league nights. But on my spare time, I have no time made at all.
Okay. So you don't really get to put in too much time on the
No.
practice table?
No.
All right. Is that what you think is holding you back the most?
Yes, most definitely.
Okay.
Yes, yes. But I have plans to shaping on that to get things in order.
Because I know for a while when the Green Lizard was open, like you were hitting quite a bit.
Yes, yes, because I was right next to home. So.
Yeah. Your rotation game was coming along
Yes,
pretty
yes.
nice. I remember.
Yes. Playing all like Keely and stuff.
Yeah.
So. But I getting back into it though.
Who do you think is playing the best on your team right now?
Honestly, Sammy by far.
Think Sammy?
Yes, by far.
Okay.
Between Sammy and Bones. Bones is pretty
Well,
awesome.
well,
as well.
Bones always been hitting pretty good.
Yes, yes.
And I just watched it with Sammy just now. He played some awesome shots.
Yes, yes, yes. And he's not afraid to take it too.
Yeah, I see that. That's key too. Having the shots and knowing when to take them.
Yes, yes.
And when not to take them.
Yes, yes.
All right, so Jag just played a pretty good, safe. It's not locked down because Preston can kick it this 4-ball from the side rail. But at 14 and 9, I may be pretty close to being on. So he's kicking it to 5.
Yes.
And it is possible to get a safe out of this, but you're gonna have to go 2 rails.
Come behind the 6 probably.
No, you
6
wanna
and 8.
you wanna hit the side rail near the 3rd diamond or the 1st diamond past the side pocket.
Touch it, so that's good.
Yeah, touch it, but you left the cue ball down table. So Jerome is playing the 15. And he's able to move the 14 out easily. He has an angle. Just go 1 rail into the 14 and send the cue ball. It's gonna go 2 rails for the 8-ball in the same pocket as the 14 and the 15 now. Don't have to play this with speed, just a little bit of spin. He played it with speed though, so he's gonna lose the cue ball a bit. Something like that, you just let the right hand spin do the work.
Yeah.
He overcut it.
He overcut it.
So it's gonna give Preston a chance to clean up here.
So would you play the 5 or try to hold him on the right hand
No,
side?
I think you gotta play the 5. You play the 5 and the cue ball is automatically going to that left side of the table. So I mean, it all depends on sure you are of your shot, but play that. Got an angle on the 6 ball. Play the 6 ball. Cue ball goes back over across to the next side of the table. Got a 4 ball in the same pocket.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty natural at this point.
Speed is a factor.
Oh, for sure. And he played it way too hard, and he overcut it, but he didn't sell out.
Yes.
Didn't leave. Didn't.
Right speed.
Got a good rule. Got a really good roll out that miss.
One real bank is
I wouldn't try it.
dry.
No, I wouldn't try it. I'd play the safe off the right side of the 8 ball. Again, this is a spin shot. You want to go off maybe hit about a quarter of the 8 ball on the right side, a little bit of right hand spin, and you want to come 2 or 3 rails up to the top of the table.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin Wilmot, if you're watching, I played a little clip talking about the Boom Boom Room. I'm going to do that again for you right now.
Tonight's matchup is being held at the Boom Boom Room Sporting Lounge, located on 6th Terrace, Centerville, right next door to Hardin Security. The Boom Boom Room is home to the island's best French fries, even better than that other restaurant up the street with the Golden Arches. They also have a legendary karaoke every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. or right after the league game is completed. So if you're in town, come on down to the Boom Boom Room, where you can always find some kind of action going on, whether it be pool, a full concert by the artist formerly known as Cargill, or a heated debate about how the Eliminators are just an ordinary team without Dario and how we will never win a championship without him. At the Boom Boom Room, you will not be disappointed.
Very nice. Very nice.
I hope that explains where we're located.
Nice.
And Jerome tried to play the 1 rail bank
Yeah.
and scratch. So Preston should have a pretty easy time winning this one here.
6 ball in the side.
6 in the side, 4 goes in the corner past the 8. And just got to mark the pocket. Should be good.
Like a better bounce off the rail.
Yeah.
This is kind of tricky right now.
So it's so important to keep that cue ball off the rail. Once it's on the rail, you don't have many options. Only thing you can do is go forward.
Yeah. You could go forward, come behind the 8. Or you could try running to it a little touch.
I mean, I just hit it soft. Just want to try to get the 4 to the pocket. I'm playing for it to go, of course, but like you don't want to do that.
Yeah. A little more speed.
Yeah. Or a little less speed.
Or a little less, yes. Call it a safe.
He's calling it safe. Play a double hit. I don't think that got a reel. Wow. He did not get a reel.
Didn't touch?
It did not. Let's see if Jerome remembers to mark the pocket.
Oh,
And he did. I heard you just had an incident with that the other day.
Yes.
Yeah. So what happened?
What had happened was Darshan. He played the 8 ball, but the patch was in the center on the second diamond. Now I was sitting basically where he played the shot. So when he got up, I said, "Good game." So when I got up and noticed the patch, I was like, "Hold on, this isn't the patch."
It was in the wrong spot.
Yes.
Yeah. It wasn't clearly marked.
So they was basically saying I already told him good game.
Yeah. You already conceded.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's a tough call right there.
very
That is a tough call. I gotta find out what the exact ruling is on that,
Okay.
because I am not sure exactly.
So that's like basically like how we sitting right now.
Hmm.
And he played the pocket to the bottom left. When I got up, tap him. When I actually look, it's like, hold up. Yeah.
In the wrong spot.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta ask the referees what the gotta give the league a call and ask the referees what the official ruling is on a situation like that.
Okay.
Because again, I mean, you just said good game. You're saying good game regardless.
Yes, yes, yes.
So yeah, I'll find out. I'll let you know. All right, up now we have Gawan versus Lamont. I mean,
Seven.
and last ball rolling drops. 5 ball drop. One has an open table. At 15, may play inside. I think he has a cut on the 15. Needs to avoid the 7 ball. Trying to get up table. That is a tricky shot, though. Can shoot the 2, but he's going to have to move the cue ball. He doesn't have a clear connector at that point to do anything. You need to break out that 15 and 3, because the 3 doesn't play from here.
No.
If he wanted to, if he was really being aggressive, he could play the 4 in the side pocket, put the 4 on the right side, and draw into the 15.
Two ball.
He's calling the 2. You don't want to touch that 1.
Oh boy.
I think it still plays. And just like that, Kawan is in trouble.
It's calling the 1.
He's calling the corner. Maybe playing the carom. 1 off of the 9. So he's going a different way. Doesn't like that shot. He's playing the 7. And he's going to go forward. I think the only thing he has at that point is the 6 ball. Oh, wow. Nice shot.
Yes, good shot.
Nice shot. But took away the side pocket for the 6. So now the 6 only goes in the corner.
Yes.
8 ball still plays in both side pockets. He's going to play the 3 and try to get good on the 6 ball. Should go 2 rails here, back to the middle of the table. It's too hard. He's got the 4. But where? It's tricky.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
The 6 ball could play it at the bottom left. But getting to the 1 ball is the problem.
So I was calling this side the top.
Or top, okay.
Yeah, just because this is the side they breaking on, even though it's the bottom on the video.
Okay.
This is the side they breaking from. So I've been calling the top consistently.
Okay.
But yeah, the 6 ball. I don't know if that's what you were meaning, but yeah, the 6 ball will go up here.
Yes, yes.
In the top left. He has to cut the 4 on the side, and he's going to the bottom rail. Play that with a lot of speed. He's playing for the 1. I don't know what he had planned to do with that 6 ball at that point. So Mon still has to deal with this 10 ball. 10 is in a tricky spot. If he wanted, he could go for that now. But he didn't. He still has to worry about it. He's looking like the 10 plays past the 4.
I wouldn't take that now.
It is tight.
11, 14, 9 ball.
9, and then the 10 ball in the bottom left corner pocket.
Yeah.
He has a lot of angle on this though. I'm wondering if maybe he should try to play for the 10 now.
Okay.
All right.
Good job.
Less angle than I thought. This is tricky.
Yes. Bottom left. Nice. Good speed. Beautiful. Nice.
And a good shot by Mon. And mark the 8. But he's shooting overhand. Shooting over the top of the 6 ball. Again, makes the shot a lot harder. Let's see what he does with this. Played it. Oh, and he hung it. He hung it.
Oh,
Gave
boy.
Kawan a chance. Gave Kawan a chance. But he left the cue ball on the rail, so he's going to play the 4 on the side and drift down below the 6. He may have a pretty good angle to come back up table for that 1 in the top right. And just like that,
Yes.
cue ball is automatically coming to the left side of the table. Just gotta not roll up so much that you sink the 8. There you go.
Nice.
And shooting over the top of that ball. Mon gave that one away.
Good try. Good try.
1-1, 10-7.
Okay, I think that's my game right now.
All right, so
I'll
LJ
be
has to
back.
play. Good luck. This next game is LJ versus Cedric, the Eliminators. LJ is breaking.
If you like the content that we put out, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can receive more notifications whenever we put out videos.
LJ with a dry break. Cedric is coming to the table. He's coming with an open table. Not sure if he's able to see that 7. Can't tell from this angle. The 2 ball does play past the 7 though. So that might be what he's taking. And he missed the 2. And he gave LJ a shot at the 1 ball. So LJ is playing the 1 in the corner. A little bit of a back cut. Cue ball is going to track towards the 3. And I don't know. Well, he has the 7 in the side pocket. Taking the 3. 3 in the side. He was able to move able to clear the 13 from the 8. 8-ball has a clear pocket now. The 2-ball is sitting right on the edge of the rail, so he can't play the combination. So he's going to take the 2 and possibly go towards the 4. No. Hit that way fuller than I thought. And I'm just seeing that LJ has a 6-ball tied up at the top of the table with the 12, 15, and the 9. He played it safe. Pretty good one, too. Tied up his 4, and his tied up his 7, and Cedric's 14. Said he's going to have the edge of the 13 to shoot at. He's going to return to safe. Don't think he's going to be able to get ball in hand out of this, but LJ only can see the 7 ball. See if he plays another safe or he gets aggressive with the bank. Cross corner bank. He's calling a safe. May just try to roll the 7 to the rail and get behind the 14, but way too much speed. What did he leave? Didn't leave much. Cedric has a back cut on the 10. He has a cut in the corner on the 14. It's another back cut. Cue ball will be tracking towards the 15 and the 12 though. No, he's going up on the cue ball, so still track. Nice shot. 12 hung. Just looking at the 10 in the bottom right corner. He's actually looking at the 9 in the side. What does he do here? He draw it for the 15-12 combination. And he put the got position on the 10, but tied up the 15 and the 6. Don't know what his plan is with this. Can't clip the edge of the 12. Can't clip the edge of the 12. And come back into the edge of the 15. I don't know if it was his plan to put all that spin on there. Maybe he wanted to spin 2 rails into the 6 ball. He's going to play safe on the 13. LJ is calling the 4, but I don't know where. Maybe playing in the side pocket. Yeah, he's trying to play the carom. Off of the edge of the 5 ball. So he's still gonna have a hard time with this 15. Does have a bank. He also has a safe. He's calling the bank. And went way wide. Went way wide, but put the 6 ball near the side rail. Now LJ has to play the 5 before he can play the 6. And after that first shot, his cue ball might track towards the side pocket. He needs to watch out for that. Got a little help from the 13, but it was always going to track in the direction of the side pocket. Cedric is playing the 11. I'm guessing to the 13. And the 15, the 8 ball past the 7 ball in the corner. A little bit more than I'm sure he wanted. He's going to go with inside. Try to kill this ball. Try to straighten it up. Take the longer shot on the 8. And that's exactly what he did. And I don't know if he intended to play it off the 7, but it played off the 7, and he got the win. So wins that one 10-4. And I'm going to play this last game, see if I can get Jag on the mic.
All right, so good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. The man, Jag, and King Ranny is back on the ones and twos here in the commentary booth. And of course, Eugene is back up again. He's going to be playing, well, one of the last games for the night. He's not looking so good, though. You know, we do have our national radio analyst who puts out some analytics based on the games that were played the evening before, every morning after the game. And for some reason, I think he's going to be telling Eugene that he is not safe and he is perhaps wearing some Fenty G-string. That's basically what he's going to be telling him.
That sucks.
It does. But Eugene, you might be able to catch a ride on the back of the bus if you do run an ERO.
Yes. He has one redemption token. And let's see what he does with it. Okay.
Is that a dry break?
Yes.
It is a dry break,
Even
ladies
after
and
he
gentlemen.
gave the old flamingo kick.
Yeah, it did not work.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on with him, but
Our next practice is going to be strictly about Eugene's break.
yes. So Bones is up at the table, and of course we know Bones is shooting really good pool right
Bones,
now.
a.k.a. Mr. Dirt.
Mr. Dirt. Yep, that's what's on the back of his shirt. He's shooting really well. So it's going to be interesting to see what he is going to do. Basically, most of the balls are pretty much wide open, so he does have a clear table if he is to shoot solids.
Well, it could get funny, you know, over here with the 4 and the 5.
The 4 and the 5.
But it looks like he's about to
Oh no!
interrupt it.
Oh no! Look at that! What?
It's a real ouch moment there.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. That did not work out well at all.
That's sad.
And after that, it seems as though Bones is not going to be safe either.
No.
Yep, he's going to be getting.
Eugene is on his redemption again. Let's see.
Seems like he's probably going to be getting his Fenty popped up. This is going to be interesting tomorrow. Very interesting. Let's see what Eugene has to say about this, though. Table is still open. He has ball in hand. Perhaps
Anywhere on
one
the table.
troubled ball, which is the 7 if he is to shoot solids.
No, but I think the 7 can play over here in the corner.
Okay, so if it could
Down
play
here
in
in the left.
if he can play
It
in the
looks,
left,
I don't know.
if he could play in the left pocket, then he is pretty much good.
But it only looks so to me, but I don't know. But, you know, if I was him, I'd probably go after the 7 now
Well-
in the top left corner.
Well, I guess the fact that he is not going for it now
It's probably
really
open.
means that it's open.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, all right. He goes to tie up the 8. Okay, make it a little difficult. We get you.
well, it looks like they is it tied? Is it tied up?
It looks a little open.
It looks like it might be open.
Or I don't know.
But if it isn't, if it is
Still
open,
pretty
then
close.
Then he is good. Yeah. But he's not going for the 2.
That
I guess he's feeling. Perhaps he's not completely confident in this run, so you know he's leaving the 2 there
Yeah.
as a little safety measure.
To be honest, I think he might be leaving that too to get a good position on the 8 or to perhaps probably play it and bump the 8 a little.
That's it. The 8 can't go in the
Yeah.
in the left corner. But nonetheless, the 8 can still go in the side pocket.
It can. Oh, he is putting in the English.
He's playing really loose this one.
Yeah, he is. I guess he figured he already missed the bus and already got his Fenty popped up, so might as well go and
Yes,
just
all
go
out now.
for it. Yeah.
Oh, he's just firing
Good
them in
position.
tonight.
That's a good position.
Yes. But it looks a bit straight though.
Yeah, but even though it's straight, he can pull back a little.
He's looking at the 2.
The 2 is in the pocket, so just a little draw and he should be good.
Even if not, he can power forward, power follow, and
Yeah, go
No.
2 rails.
yeah, Let's see if he's going to power follow. Oh, he's drawing.
He's drawing. That's the easiest way to go.
gotta
Oh, stop
draw.
shot.
Yeah.
That's
Does he
even
have to play
easier.
it off the rail or what?
No.
He can play it straight.
He can play it straight.
Okay.
And that straight is going to give him just the little he needs off of the cushion
I
to
can
come back
only-
down to the 8.
I can only still guess the 8 goes in the top left.
Yeah, must.
The way
If he's playing it like this.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's beautiful position.
Awesome shot.
Yes, so I guess Mr. Dirt, he
Yeah.
is not going to be safe.
No. And old Eugene has saved himself.
Well, not quite.
Well,
He still missed the bus, but at least it's not as bad as it was looking before this.
great. There you go.
Yes.
Great shot.
And Mr. Dirt got his Fenty G-string popped up.
Oh. Well, folks, that was the last game in the 3rd round.
That is the last game, so
The Eliminators has won. Yes, we have won the match.
Tonight's matchup is being held at the Boom Boom Room Sporting Lounge, located on 6th Terrace, Centerville, right next door to Hardin Security. The Boom Boom Room is home to the island's best French fries, even better than that other restaurant up the street with the Golden Arches. They also have a legendary karaoke every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. or right after the league game is completed. So if you're in town, come on down to the Boom Boom Room, where you can always find some kind of action going on, whether it be pool, a full concert by the artist formerly known as Cargill, or a heated debate about how the Eliminators are just an ordinary team without Dario and how we will never win a championship without him. At the Boom Boom Room, you will not be disappointed. And that's the game, folks. Thank you once again to everyone that tuned in. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, if you want to see more of our league matches and challenge matches that we regularly provide. And we hope to see you during our next video. And have a good night.